Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday edition of Coffee with Kim. Unfortunate Creations. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have so much fun things to tell you about. I was working on this. So this is the Christmas tree made out of Christmas presents that I actually used the cards for. So I was thinking, you don't have to just like buy bulk cards. You can use cards that people have sent you over the years. Like, do you save your cards? Do you save your Christmas cards? If you have a box of them somewhere, you can make the boxes out of those. I have a stash of them. I want to see if I can show you without making too much mess. Here, I'll just grab a couple. So I took it one step further. I said to myself, well, because I was sorting through the cards that I had left. And I said, why not, instead of all different themes, why not do one of just birds? So you can do, you know what I mean? So I sorted out the cards. So I have a pile of just snowmen. I have a pile of ones with Santa in it. I have a pile of ones with Christmas trees. And then I have a pile of ones with the birds in it. And then, of course, your brain keeps going. And everybody on, not everybody, but a lot of people are doing Advent calendars. So why not make an Advent tree where these little boxes, obviously you could put something in the bottom or not do the X, but these little boxes could be what you open for your Advent. So I might make one of those. How about an Advent tree? So my brain's a clicking here. Or maybe an Advent calendar. So that's those. Somebody asked me to do a tutorial on how I made this tree. I'm not really good enough at it yet. There's my door opening. That's Fritzy. Sorry about that. But I'm not really good enough at it right now to teach somebody how to do it. But I will try. I bought a new camera setup and a new lighting setup. So I will try to do a tutorial. From what I hear, they're really difficult. And I don't want my quality of videotaping to take away from the actual project. Does that make sense? So I will try later today to do a tutorial. Not sure. Oh, look at my little birds. But I'm not sure when I'll release it, but we'll see what I can do as far as that goes. But I was also thinking you can do decorative stuff. Yeah, that's the right word. Decorative stuff using all sorts of greeting cards. If anything, I can show you how I make the little boxes out of greeting cards. I found a couple people online that show you how to do it, but there's extra cutting in that. With mine, you really don't even need a pair of scissors. You pull them apart at the fold them at the center, and then just fit them together. So stay tuned for that. Oh, I'm so glad it's Sunday. Sit back and take a breath. My song this morning is Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. Not the Simon and Garfunkel version. It's the, what's that guy's name? He's bald. I can't think of it, but I asked my daughter if I would like any other of his songs. Disturbed. And she's like, absolutely not. So anyway, I do love that song. And that's the one, if you haven't heard it, it brought me to tears. It's such a beautiful version of it. You should really listen to it. So we had friends over last night. What a nice time. It was really a very nice time. They actually live right up the street, a couple houses down, but with life going on, excuse me, we don't get to see them that often. I mean, you see them in passing, you wave, say hi, you know, if they're driving by and you're walking the dog, they roll the window down and say hello, but you really don't get a chance to just sit and relax. So we had our little Christmas gathering last night. It was nice. I gave her a shawl because she loves to get dressed up. She loves summer sundresses and fancy dresses for New Year's, and it's really cool. So I made her a beautiful, I call it my summer waterfall shawl. I wish I took a picture of it before I gave it to her, but I took, let's see if I can find the yarn. No, it's actually like a 2 or a 1. It's the thinnest yarn I've ever worked with. And it's all different shades of blue and aqua. It's really, really pretty. It came out really good. So she loved that. And then today is her birthday. So I have a chest right here below my desk. And in there is a bunch of stuff I just make. So if I feel like making a hat, scarf set, I get out my knitting machine and I'll make a hat and scarf set. So I opened up my treasure chest and I said, pick any set you want. Excuse me, sorry. So she picked a really pretty gray and black set that I made. It was an infinity scarf and then the hat to match. So she picked that for her birthday. Because I didn't want to give just one gift for both, you know. I know people whose birthdays are really close to Christmas and they get gypped. So birthdays are very important. So we exchanged gifts and talk about people who know me. Absolutely. So I open this first gift and it's coloring. It's a coloring book, but it's the detail is, I mean, that's just craziness. Look at that. That's craziness. So I did that, and the cover is covered in, but I started my one picture last night. Hope it wasn't too rude, but they loved it. I was like, oh, coloring. So I started it because they also gave me a pack of pencils to go with it. How neat is that? 72 colored pencils. Really nice, but now I've got to get myself a pencil sharpener because I don't have one. So, oh my goodness. I actually colored for so long, I think I gave myself the start of a blister. But yeah, how fun is that? So when I'm in my camper, I don't like to always have like digital stuff. I don't like to always be online and, you know, watching anything. I don't like to watch video all the time. So sometimes Fritz and I get up really early. Right now he's sleeping. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I see him yawn. It makes me yawn. So sometimes we get up super early and I don't really want to turn on the TV or this or that. So I will color, and I have word search books, and I have my birding books, and I have, you know, all sorts of fun stuff. So I like to keep that in the camper. So this will definitely stay in the camper. And it will be a fun activity for Fritzy and I. Maybe on a rainy day or maybe early in the morning. Maybe one of my nights when I can't sleep and I get up at midnight. But anyway, and there was one other thing. Let's see, what else? So I told you I was going to organize my yarn. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. So I'm doing it by color. But then I was like, do I want to do solids by color and then multicolor by color? But I'm still working on it, but it's come a long way. So in the meantime, talk about how my brain works. I had a bunch of little balls of yarn, little, like, you know, what the heck do I do with them? So I made this. I thought that would be a perfect decoration for my craft room. So what I did, the hot glue gun, I just took one of the wire rims for a wreath, and I just hot glued them all together and on. So I think it came out really cool. And it was a great way to eat up some of the yarn that I had just hanging out. So I did that. I I have not gotten to the Christmas tree or the tree made out of sticks yet. I will be getting to that. I did make a few more swatches of my stitch lessons from Crystal over at Bag a Day. I did make a bunch more of those. I took them down to hang that up so I could show you. But real quick, I'm going to do an episode of Treasure Hunt, but I wanted to show you just a couple things that I found on my treasure hunt. Sorry, my animals are going crazy behind me. So if you hear the cat yowling, he's yelling for Fritz to come out and play, and then they're chasing each other. So anyway, so this was just such a neat idea. I had to grab it. So somebody made a stocking out of granny squares. Little, I think they're like 4x4 granny squares. Isn't that cute? I really think that's cute. So that's one. And then now this, I'm trying to figure out how this is done, but I can't get it to fold right. So this is a granny square. Look at that. They folded it in half, did one seam, and it's a stocking. So of course I grabbed a granny square that I have, and I'm like, okay, they definitely went corner to corner. Okay, so I'm corner to corner. Like this. But that doesn't make any sense. So is it corner to corner like this? Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, so corner to corner like this. And then, but how did the top get flat? So I'm trying to, oh, that looks like a bird. Focus. So I'm trying to figure out how they did it because it's such a cute idea. Do you think it's a granny square folded in half, or do you think they purposely did it this way? Because I don't see how the top got, I'm trying to picture it opened up. So if I open it up and I square it off, let's do that. Let's open it up and square it off. Okay, there's that. Oh, I think I'm getting somewhere. Okay, so if I take this and then just pull, see what I'm saying? All right, so just regular square. And then they did a line, they did a border around it. So maybe the border is where the shape of the boot comes from. I think that's it. I think I got it. So that's just another great thing to do if you have granny squares. Like I have this one, I could do the same thing. Fold it in half. Ignore my tail. And tie it in. See that? So, okay, so figured that out. But I thought that was super neat. Sorry, I have fuzz on my nose from all that yarn. Then there was another cute thing I saw, a little amigurumi. He's got a little smile under there. I thought he was adorable. So those are some fun things that I found. And they actually intrigued me. So I'm going to try, I think when I'm done, I'm going to try to make this into a, maybe I'll take white yarn and go across the top and the toe. And they got little jingle bells on it. That's just such a great idea. I love to find creative things that other people have done and either put my own spin on it or try to do it as they did. I need another sip of coffee. So, yeah, so there's you're updated so far. I'm trying to see if there's anything else for coffee with Kim. I don't think so. I think it's going to be one of those days where I'm going to do my, my treasure hunt. I'm going to show you my treasure hunt. And then I'm going to show you some of the books I came up with. I found a magazine from the 1950s, so that'll be fun. Yeah, so I'm going to finish my coffee, throw in a load of laundry, and get my day started. So if you like hanging out, having a cup of coffee, remember, give me a thumbs up below. I want to say hello and thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm up to 276. I'm hoping to hit 300 by Christmas. That would be a nice Christmas present for me. So give me a subscribe, give me a like, share it if you wouldn't mind, and come on back. And remember, be creative. Have a great day.